Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jazzy RN. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I've worked remotely for over 9 years in utilization review, and I've worked for 3 different major insurance companies. And the goal of my channel is to help nurses pivot from the bedside to remote work. This first company is Concerto Care. The job is a clinical excellence RN. It is fully remote. I always go straight to the qualifications, and even if you don't meet every qualification, I still suggest you apply. You must be an RN, a bachelor's degree or equivalent years of related work experience. Master's degree is preferred. 4 or more years of clinical experience. This is considered bedside. 2 years quality, patient safety, clinical audit, and our clinical policy experience. CPHQ or CPPS certifications, highly preferred. Ambulatory provider-based experience, highly preferred. Geriatric care experience, highly desired. Knowledge of Medicare and Medicaid, highly desired. I'm going to skip some of these bullet points. This one right here, the very last one regarding Microsoft Office Suite, make sure that you add platform to your resume. That includes Microsoft Office, Cerner, Epic, Meditech, etc. Whatever software or platforms you currently use at your current job and on your previous jobs, add that to your resume to make your resume more tech savvy. And the salary for this job is $85,000 to $95,000 per year plus annual bonus. Lavender is hiring a psychiatric nurse practitioner. This is for their talent pool. The requirements for this job include, we're going to start right here where it says, this is a fully remote environment supported by a caring, spirited, diverse team. Company-sponsored meetups. This year we gathered in Mexico, and regular virtual team events and book clubs. So you must have a master's degree in nursing, multiple state psychiatric nurse practitioner licenses that are active, ANCC board certification, 2 years experience working in adult mental health, strong assessment skills, excellent communication and documentation abilities, ambitious, client-centric work ethic, and must have your own computer and a quiet professional space to take telepsychiatry appointments. And they post information regarding the license, active in state NP nurse license, ANCC board certification, and DEA certification. And all of these are required. The work setting is remote. This job is either part-time or full-time, and they want you to bring your whole self to work. Next company, this is CareXM, and the job is RN. This is the $26 per hour job. It is part-time. The training is for 4 weeks long. Here is your work schedule: Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time, and then Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time. You work 1 weekday, Monday through Thursday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And additional weeknight hours may be picked up as availability is needed. And they are not hiring in these following states: Alaska, California, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., Hawaii, Illinois, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Nevada, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, Washington, or any other U.S. territories such as Puerto Rico. Be an RN in a compact state. 4 years clinical nursing experience required. Experience in home health, palliative, med-surg, geriatrics, ICU, ER, and our hospice care is preferred but not required. English fluency is required. Spanish is a plus. Proficiency with computers and telecommunications equipment. I'm going to skip some of these bullet points, and you must be able to meet California RN required prerequisites for RN examination and endorsements as outlined here. This is very new. I've never seen this requirement for a job. And you must have at least 400 work hours in the last 2 years. This is also new. I've never seen a job require you to have 400 work hours in the last 2 years. And for this job, you will use your own personal computer to work, as each system configuration is unique. Our requirement specialist and IT team will confirm your configuration will meet the necessary standards. And he also wants you to have a webcam, Windows 11 or Mac operating system, 15 Sequoia or newer, your CPU and RAM, how much space you should have. And here are the part-time benefits and the full-time benefits. The next company is Point C. This is a case manager position. Qualifications are RN or LPN, 5 years of clinical or community resource setting, care coordination experience required, 2 years of case management experience. This is required. Highly organized with ability to keep accurate notes and records. I'm going to skip some of these bullet points. The pay is $65,000 to $70,000 per year. Next company, this is Sedgwick. The job is a telephonic case manager. It is full-time. You must be an RN in a state or territory of the United States required. Bachelor's degree in nursing is preferred but not required. And certification in case management, rehabilitation nursing, or a related specialty is highly preferred. Tenet Health is hiring an RN for utilization review. This job is full-time. They want you to have at least 2 years of acute care experience in utilization review or other related utilization review experience, must have working knowledge of interqual or Milliman guidelines. Now, I'm going to do a sidebar after this bullet point. If you want to get certification, although this does not guarantee you to get the job, you can go to the description box below. And from there, you'll see the very first link. It will take you to a website. This website is called Cure to Bedside Burnout. And from this website, you'll see a list of different companies you can work with remotely. Now, at the very top of the screen, you'll see an option that says resume tips. Once you click on that, a new screen will appear. And if you scroll down towards the bottom of the screen, you'll see where you can go to get an MCG or interqual certification. And once again, I'm not being paid to promote the certification. It's just an option if you want to make your resume more marketable. They also require you to have an active RN license. They prefer a BSN and also prefer you to have accredited case manager certification. And your days will be Tuesday through Saturday schedule. This job is remote, but you must live in Arizona. Nebraska Medicine is hiring for a nursing care coordinator, remote patient monitoring. This job is full-time, first shift. Now, just a FYI, on-site training followed by remote working ability. So you'll be training on site, and then after your training period ends, then you'll be working remotely. The shift is from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. weekdays. You must be at least an LPN, at least an RN, or combination experience with specific patient population related to position, be approved by the CNO. You can be an LPN with 3 years of LPN experience. That equals 1 year of RN experience, inclusive of a minimum of 1 year in RN role required, a BSN required. I'm not sure why they require you to have a BSN and also accept LPNs. So if you are fortunate enough to get an interview for this job, hopefully you ask a question about the LPN versus BSN requirement. Effective verbal and written communication skills required. I'm going to skip some of these bullet points. They do require you to have a BLS certification. And here are the preferred qualifications. If any of these qualifications are valid to you, make sure it is placed on your resume. Care Harmony is hiring a remote triage nurse. This is nights, full-time, for LPNs or RNs. You must have a compact multi-state license. This is required. And additional licenses are a plus. Innovative mindset driven to change how patients manage their health. I'm going to skip some of these bullet points. Nursing license, good, and must be active and in good standing. At least 5 years experience in nursing. Experience in triage is required for this job. You must have active high-speed Wi-Fi, a home office, or HIPAA-compliant office space, workspace. Your schedule will be 36 hours per week, with alternating weekends being worked 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. Central Time. Here's an example of your schedule. The pay is $25 per hour for LPNs and $27 per hour for RNs. And the next job is a remote oncology nurse specialist. This is for RNs or nurse practitioners. It is day shift. It is fully remote, work from home. You must be an RN or higher license in a compact state required. Clinical license must be active and in good standing. 5 years of professional experience in oncology. Oncology clinical nurse specialist preferred, but oncology certified nurse is considered. Experience in clinical training and process development preferred. If you know Epic, make sure that's on your resume. Also a plus is being bilingual and additional single state nursing licenses. And this job also requires you to have high-speed Wi-Fi with a home office or HIPAA compliant workspace. Just an FYI, whenever you are editing your resume, make sure you focus on these three things: what you did, why it's important, and how it relates to the job that you want.